this shit works, right? We're throwing shit at the wall.
Well, I mean, there's video proof that it works. It's just, again, like, we might have to change our healing, which is fine, but, yeah.
Alrighty. You have the markers
Also,
up in the back
because
of the platforms?
not quite. But also, just that you know, once he gets all the ads to middle, that's when he pops Blood Wedding or whatever. So that way, yeah.
He's unkillable at that
crazy.
point.
Yeah. Anyways.
Alright, shall I? Oop. Yeah, if this works, I'm gonna be pretty fucking hyped, because it's gonna take the teeth out of that entire phase.
To take it outside.
And there's really nowhere else in the phase that I need those cooldowns.
So just so that Bane is, Bane this time don't try that.
We're gonna see if I could, like, dumb warrior brain it and make our lives so much better.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Tank bar.
God, I did it again.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
It's fine, you're just hoping that this fight is as GG as fruit.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Guys, it works.
Nice.
Is this the end?
They were all red on me.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around? Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
Quick sword.
Was that just terrible snapshot, you think?
I think we probably just all need to spread top.
There's a quest. We
Yeah, that was 240.
instead of going away from the first one, we need to go away from the second one. So if we start like southeast there and then start moving, instead of like south.
Oh.
But can you not do this like the mechanic from DSR, where like you just have the boss middle and you're like max melee from the boss?
But
you know,
you have to have big mitts, and we do need it. I think we do have to disengage for at least Big City.
Yeah, those flares hit really, really hard there.
yeah,
Like the fall off from like here to the wall is noticeable.
But like, yeah, we should like if it's north, we should do it. There. Yes, clockwise or counterclockwise.
I'm sorry?
Instead of being directly across from the first thing, wait for the second one to spawn and then be across. So that way we are already kind of in position to start being away from the second one.
Okay, I get you. It might take like a pull to kind of put it into practice, but I understand what you're saying.
To take it outside.
You can follow me.
Fruit Abominator means business. Will the
I think you can just hold
warrior
the
be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Nothing.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks, stay out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
later.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
And all the wall, all the wall.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
We gotta corner that with how we're doing this.
It's good that we at least have a strat for that, right?
Be behind.
Alright.
Oh, that's bull.
Let me see if I put this in practice for you.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
It's like over here.
Yeah, in the corner. Here, wait. I don't know. Or talk about it. I'm stupid. Yeah.
Out with
The
tanks.
challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Oh,
Going mids. Lost. Oh, oh.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! Always a greedy little shit. What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
No sword, no sword. Club, use club. You need to still be practicing. Third light.
Reprisal for y'all.
Flare. Sword.
I'm just taking both here. I'm gonna self heal right after. Or I just take 0 damage.
I'd rather be under, so remember you have to get to the next wall. Oh, it's out of range.
Yeah, it's very cringy. I have to take it
He's
over.
bounding from wall to wall!
There's fire coming. Here, go ahead. No!
I did the thing.
Then I got a little bit of time to kill, and then we gotta do the line.
Okay, we're gonna have melee tether over here, so if you want to come get the left tether, that'd be great. Thank you.
Here, Rod, you might in here.
No, I think I'm.
Hey, come close, hey, come close. You're going to die.
Oh,
The
yeah.
challenger's down! Is this the end?
So is that a flare?
The abominable blink thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to tell Faye, you gotta stay real close to the origin of your tether, because the higher that stack goes, the more damage you take.
Oh, the shot.
oh, I have level 4 vines. That's just dead.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh my God.
Back to back here.
I was like, buddy, I didn't know it goes to 4.
I didn't either.
3, what the heck?
I didn't know it went to 4.
No, 3 hits for 100k. What did 4 hit you for?
A death?
I also
I
had
don't
4
know.
for a second. I took like 290k, so I think it's 150 each.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
But only briefly. The moment you hit 3, you have to go back. 2 is manageable, 3 is death, 1 is ideal.
I'm still in the car.
I'm home ganging this because Faye's DC'd.
Oh. probably gonna have to wipe it swiftly anyways, but might as well practice the positions, I guess.
Well, improv timing never hurts, right? Reflexes and all that. I mean, we're fucking dead here, but...
Thrown out with her.
Sorry, I'm not a dancer, I don't have improv.
I don't have equilibrium here, so I'm gonna Mason Flash Jasmine and hope it works out.
Nope.
That did not work out.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
God.
the autos hit me for 45k each. So after the
Don't worry, guys, I
stack,
got this.
I die.
Okay, so we need my healing shit to work every time, and then we're just golden. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we hang out and stare at the city. Just like Sheena once did when somebody stole his loot.
I remember that day.
Jasmine! No.
No thanks. No thanks. I'll take the stairs.
Oh. I'm in the queue.
Fuck.
Oh, I saw the red line coming over and I didn't know that it was Raji. I was just like, oh no, who aggroed the boss?
We should all just wipe because of weakness.
Oh yeah, for sure. But, you know.
We're just dicking around for the minute.
I'm declining that res.
To take
I
it
don't
outside,
want it.
The brute abominator means business.
You always gotta pull the boss before you jump, so that way if
Will the
somebody's
unenhanced
AFK,
warrior
they
be
get
able
killed.
to contend with this chimerical foe?
I had a static mate when I was playing Sage, and they'd always get like the ego. They'd be like, you know, nothing can bring me down. Anytime it got too big, I would jump off and rescue them. It's got to be a balancing act.
I'm sorry.
Gotta keep him humble.
Somebody on Crystal used to do like PvP alliance raids. Oh my god, I fucking fell off again.
Yeah, Puppet
Pull the boss
Bunker
and jump
PvP
off.
is hilarious.
Pull the boss and jump off.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
Um,
business.
But
Will the unenhanced warrior be
I
able
would
to
always
contend
like
with this
jump off
chimerical
and then
foe?
rescue people, or just rescue people. In the bullshit.
I think both you and Jasmine have done it to me like once or twice maybe.
Yeah.
It was good fun.
You know the
I mean, I did it during Valley Garmonda, like normal, once in a party that was really struggling, and I didn't fucking mean to, because I put my Philosophia button right next to my rescue button,
oh dear.
and I accidentally rescued the tank, and then the tank just goes in chat, why? And I was like, listen, buddy, it's a norm.
Fucking
Waiter.
Yeah, Kasumi, you
Yeah, I was just getting the water.
No worries.
Oh yeah, no, that was also the dawn of the waiter more healing. Not
Waiter,
technically
more
the
healing,
the
please.
Valley Garmonda.
To
Literally
take it
my
outside,
first time in the
the
extreme,
brute
this guy just
abominator
goes
means
waiter
business.
more healing. Come on.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able
On
to
like the
contend with
first or
this
second time we
chimerical
wiped, it was
foe?
fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
for a fucking like start of the expansion extreme, Valagarmonda felt amazing.
Oh, it's awesome.
Like I did Valagarmonda first, and I was like, Zeral Jazz gonna be in trouble, and it was
He's
complete
used his
opposite.
fetal powers to manifest
Alright.
a weapon.
Wait, thanks.
No,
Thanks in. No.
Oh no, that was too
that's
much
my
for
bad.
the
I'm
challenge.
really trying to figure out how to like.
Yeah, how to greet it.
Yeah, like I watched the thing on how to do it. It's just I'm trying to get another GCD before I move out, and that's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it.
I'm trying to find really sneaky uptime here too, and it don't feel safe ever, does it, dude?
No.
To take it outside, the
No, I
brute
don't-
abominator means business.
Like this tier is making me a better tank. but at
Will
what
the
cost?
enhanced warrior be able to contend
Based on
with
the
this
shit that I see in
foe?
M5, no, sorry, not M5, M6, Kasumi is the god of sketchy uptime. Just like
yeah, every
dashing
time-
ahead before the fucking AoE even appears for the stack.
Plus, every wing dash
He's
I see
used his
Kasumi
feather
land in place, I'm like,
powers
oh,
to
you're dead. I'm like, oh no. Tank out.
Party, yeah, party out, tanks out, party in now.
You're joking.
Oh,
Okay,
a
they did that.
brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish boar have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Alright, get out, get out, get out, get out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I couldn't find the same
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Would interjecting the crosses be better?
Maybe,
teleport
if they're all
to
stacking up nicely, then yeah.
You just need to do the mechanic correctly, and then you should just kill them all. When it's out, are you just gonna go to like wherever you are, and we should just follow you, or do you have a set spot that you're gonna try to break to?
Me or?
Yeah, whoever's pulling ball.
For that like fuck out mechanic, I'm getting clear. There's no set place I'm going. I'm just trying to get away from all the circles.
Okay, I'm just gonna follow you.
Yeah, because since the circles are always placed like, even if you place them all perfectly, it's gonna be just a mungo amount of AoEs going off. You know?
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
So, Jasmine, I promise I'm not talking shit.
Will the
but you there?
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this tiny...
There, that time?
Yeah.
I just didn't go out enough.
Yeah, so when it's
I haven't
out...
seen that. I haven't lived that pattern.
No, that's fair. When it's out, I just go to the corner, because it's safer, for whatever reason. More mob
He's used
space.
his fetal powers to manifest a
Tank
weapon.
out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
You run in later.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh.
In general, though, Zach, I usually die to a person being missing from the stack, and multiple people.
Okay. Try to clean that up. I was not looking
Even
respectfully.
the cameras have been petrified, and now
Oh,
the
it turns my
passing yard
glasses into
alarm!
sunglasses. That's fun.
Yeah. Clockwise?
Like that, Ren?
Yeah. You just have to kind of be ahead of it.
Yeah, yeah. Good luck, everybody else. Good luck, Fridge.
I think if
I am
Oh
the
dear,
tank.
the challenger's pulled out the win.
Dying.
manage though, so I guess you couldn't like keep the thing centered.
Yeah,
Could you
so
invuln?
people who died there on that last hit took like 200 to 280,000, so that's basically unmittable.
You go mid and invuln?
I could go mid and invuln, but I don't think our melee are going to survive the experience.
Well, we would just disengage for like a deuce, but that would keep it in range no matter where we dodge.
Want me to try?
It's up to you.
I could try home ganging that, and then we just tank respect second Buster? Question mark?
Yeah. Just mid. You can sink the second buster, I guess. Or are you using Mitt also?
What's up?
Do you have Mitt for that coming up if you did that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
The ad phase is so short in this phase that I can get away with pretty much just using Rampart because I'm going to have Bloodwetting at some point during that phase.
Vengeance, so you did.
Will the unenhanced warrior be
I
able
can
to
Vengeance
contend?
if you want to do more like pad damage on it for sure.
Holding out damnation.
Yeah. Vengeance Damnation, same thing, different name.
Well, I mean, if anything, that should be used on ads.
Yeah. Damnation.
My word.
I have a
He's
plan,
used
I have a
his
plan.
fetal
Club.
powers to manifest a weapon.
Tank out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
My plan is Damnation ad, and then ramp Bloodwetting, the tank buster. Shouldn't be the worst damage. Let's see how it plays out.
And then I'm saving my meter.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I was like, I'll just go more out because I think I'm griefing the healers. And then I die.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Okay. Alright. I should be able to secure him and get the home gang here.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been
Home ganging now?
petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
What are swords? Party middle.
Party under tanks for this.
Party middle.
Ow.
Challenger's down! Is this the end?
I was supposed to.
So I can home gang there, it's very tight though.
Up to you.
It's whatever the group thinks is going to be more consistent. I can see pros for it, but I could definitely see cons.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Which do you want shake on? First revenge or second revenge?
Is hanging on the building!
I'll get back to you on that one after this poll.
Okay. I'm gonna continue with shaking first one, and you can just tell me how they feel differently, alright?
Okay. Remember the laser answer? Very wide.
Fire coming up.
I'm just gonna mid if I get the flare here. If you get it, Faye, just come over with me.
Okay, let me show you the 4 dodges.
He does have a sword.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Another lower.
That one.
Flower. I should faint past that next turn. Hit the. Okay. And the lineup thingy coming up, but also remember there's that.
Also, Jasmine, you can move up to where I am.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Spicy meatball.
okay. I think it's because people died that we keep getting that back to back, Jasmine.
I can move Temperance here from the first Vine AoE.
They're back on their feet.
Should I grab aggro there so I get the
Like,
first
also-
OP3
tether?
is up.
I'm sorry, what's up, Beck?
Should I grab aggro so I get the first tether, and then you grab the one on the side? But cause I shouldn't be at the wall. I should be further.
I mean, Jasmine and I are kind of just YOLOing it based on who's there and ready to take the tether. I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah,
No,
but
if-
for tanks it's
if-
aggro base.
And
Well,
yes, they would grab boss, and then you would get corner tether. Awesome.
Yeah, if you just want to take the boss there and I can just snag the corner tether and just corner gremlin, I could totally do that.
Yeah.
Because
Also
I see how your spot for Thorny Deathmatch or whatever is a little bit out, so that makes sense. Good call.
And if you being the furthest away have the most ability to heal yourself, so
Yeah. Alrighty. Ready to run it back?
I think Peter said something for this guy.
Alright, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the AoE, the AoE.
So, Jasmine, where were you moving temp to?
Like the tether section.
Well, hold on. Will temp reach? What's the range on it? It's like 50, right?
Temp
It
is
should
huge.
reach.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
50 ohms.
Okay. So, is the shield on it also 50?
Let's find out. No, that is 30.
Okay, because what I'm thinking is if you want to just, like, get over to that corner faster or whatever, I could Hollows, which is technically, like, both effects are 30, but usually I'm standing closer to middle for the start of that mechanic than you are. Like, you are, like, already where you're supposed to be standing.
Okay.
But I could, like, Hollows there and you could still tempt the first thing, if that works for you.
Sure.
Okay. And then, as for Jake, honestly, it's kind of that third one that fucks us. The one, like, right before the lineup. But, I don't know.
That's what I meant.
Well, yeah, I know that that's where you're moving that's where you were considering moving your thing, Jasmine. I'm just, because Ari had asked the first or the second one, but I think that it's whatever one is or whatever the flare is for the lineup.
flare after tether.
So,
Yeah.
Shake It Off wouldn't be that good there because I'm not going to be able to hit all you guys. I could hit you for the Revenge of the Vines right before that if you want, because I noticed that we're more spread out, so collapsing in and healing people is a little tighter, so if you have that extra mitt and shield, it might make it less stressful. Whereas the first Revenge of the Vines, you're relatively pretty close.
Oh, I guess we do spread a bunch. I mean, Shake's pretty good. We could just have a policy that everyone goes to melee real quick and then runs to their spot. Because, like, we have a lot of time between the cast and the flare and then siege dropping.
Yeah.
Alternatively, well, like, the main people who I'm worried about are the melee. Do we have...
Yeah, I would like 1,000 HP and Kazumi got one shot.
We have the tank targeted mitt that I can't remember the name of on there, right? The purple one?
Reprisal?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm reprising both Revenge of the Vines.
I'm
'Cause it's up
painting the
reach.
second one, unless.
Well, the
very
problem isn't really the Revenge of the Vines. The problem is the thing after it the second
flare.
time. Yeah.
So we need shields. So that's what I'm saying. If we could get Shake, and if everybody
Yeah, let's
could,
try grouping up and not spreading up so much there, I guess, and then we go out to our sides.
Idea here, too.
Until Flare shows up, group up first. The moment you see the Flare show up on a tank, then break. And that'll also be the
So-
cue for you to hit Shake.
For reprisals if I keep mine on Revenge of the Vines. Can Faye, will you be able to reprisal both of the flare markers?
Oh,
We try.
What are you currently repping, Faye?
whatever Aries not repping. So I don't see rep. And
Oh my
it's
god,
a
I
big
fucking
hit.
ran up here. It's just like
So
Sea of
I
Thieves.
generally start this fight by repping the first brutal impact,
Yeah.
and
To take
then
it outside, the brute abominator means
It is
I
business.
need to. What's up?
You guys can just alternate, and then
Yeah.
tank one and melee one and so on will just get the spread, and that also, if you do that right before the spread, that'll also hit the raid wide bleed. Is it a bleed? I don't even know what the bleed. Whatever that thing is. And then whoever's
Yeah.
melee 2 and tank 2 just get the next thing that's sustainable. Or reprisal.
What else can I feint other than Revenge of the Vines?
The flare, I don't even know if is it possible to reprise with the flare damage? Is he casting that?
Could be, yeah.
I think he is. I'm not paying that much attention during that part.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep my eyes open.
As long as we get hit with the shield, I think we live as a melee.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the thing is that I had shields on the melee before going into that, but the melee had like 0 damage reduction.
Yeah.
I can try to throw Nascent Flash on one of the melee, but that doesn't solve the entire problem.
Like that was, hold on, it was Kasumi that died, right?
Yeah, I didn't really see how much health I had. Where
Kasumi got overkilled by 11,000, and there was basically no mid outside of just a shield on him.
What's your timer on your Reaper shield looking like around that mechanic?
Well, I've been using it on the Revenge of the Vines, but I can hold it for the flare if that seems better.
Try shifting it to the flare and see if results improve.
It's 30
Alright,
seconds.
Well, we
Yeah, it's 30 seconds.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
up for
I
each.
can't use it on. Will
You
it?
can't use it on the
would.
second one, but you can use it on the first one and the flare, I think.
So just-
like the first
just-
one and the second flare.
A reprisal and a feint on it, and then if we group before that, so we stay grouped, the flare shows up, everyone breaks to their line. Okay,
Yeah.
does that make sense? And then we hit shake as the flare shows up, and Zaku applies whatever shield Zaku needs to apply.
Yeah. And we know that
Now-
the melee are going to... Like, we know that the melee need to survive that, so as long as the rest of the group is, like, only as far as the melee, it should be fine.
So, to confirm here, we're talking about the series of mechanics right before the fucked up Conga line, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. The moment
Okay, cool.
the flare is the tail. So the moment that flare shows up, we hit mitts that we're using there, and then we spread out in our line.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of time.
Yeah.
And to be honest, tanks can, like, depending on, you know, whatever, like, tanks can be further, like, closer to their corner than, you know, being in center of the group. Like, that's fine, because it's like a 30 yalm range, which if you ever want to see how that looks, play fucking a healer, I guess, because you'll feel it.
Play a
Pretty
Sage,
much
you'll feel
it's
it.
not- don't fully spread until the player shows up over a tank's head.
Yeah, so me to Rin is 15 yalms right here, so this entire platform here is like 30. So we should be fine as long as people are just lazily stacked.
You want me to get her
Anyways.
going?
Yeah, let's do a ready check first, because we've spent too long yapping.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try the home gang thing again and see if I can get a comfy feeling. Since I was down there that last time, it wasn't really an accurate gauge of damage.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
So, hopefully, if I'm up and healthy for this one, I can see if I could soak the first flare and then home gang after, and that will make it really safe.
My word. He's used his fetal powers
Yeah,
to
that would make sense.
manifest a weapon.
All I gotta
In,
do is not-
then group out. In, then group out.
brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm.
Going out later.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! The challenge
We
is
are
down.
pretty consistently
This is
missing
the
people here on this side.
What are you missing?
I don't know, 2 people.
Looks like both melees are not getting hit. Not like, sorry, not like Rin and Kasumi, but just whoever is melee on whatever side Jasmine is ever on.
Aren't we supposed to end on the side?
It's usually when I go to the west side.
You guys have just got an achievement.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're
Oh,
crashing
yo,
down
let the
on
bodies hit the floor? Wait, what? Defeat 100,000 enemies, Fridge? Congrats.
Oh, didn't you guys say like we just end melees on end on whatever side they end up on?
Yeah,
Or-
no, that's fine. But I'm just saying that the...
It should end up with 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right
Am
there.
I always
So-
gonna be
the
east?
tanks on the east just now.
Yeah, so, like, safe spots are basically around, like, 1 and 2, but there's, like, a close one and a far one. Depending on how the melees are baiting their things on the corner, or the DPS, or whatever, I suppose, it could technically end up that these spots are, like, a little bit too widely apart to be able to share the stack, I guess.
Yeah, I
maybe?
try to stand like right here.
No,
Yeah, I
but
think that everybody
but for
is. I'm just
the
saying that there's, like, some variance.
for the last one, the tank should have been on 2, the DPS should be on 1. The melee DPS should be on. Because of the way we rotated.
Well, yeah, but I think that that is how it went, even. It's
No, we
I
just
do
that-
have a question.
Me and Kasumi ended up at 2.
Yeah.
So we have
Did you?
on. So since we're having
Everyone
the
was at
problem-
2, but me and Raji.
So since we're having this issue with this permutation, we have those 2 really fucking big triangles for safety, right? Are our light parties going in for melee uptime before we zip back out, or are the light parties just staying out? Because I'm close for melee uptime and to gather up the ads, then I jump out to avoid the AoEs.
Well, I think that the problem here is just that both people went to the same side, is what I'm hearing.
So
Shouldn't it
so-
be that? Shouldn't it be that? Oh, I guess none of them will work because people range with the book it's super far.
Well,
'Cause they-
melees, we could always do it that melees and tanks always return to their group if we want. It's just that ranged have really far to go, so I'd rather not do that as ranged, but it shouldn't matter because there should be
Alright.
one-on-one.
It depends on the spawn. Like if I'm southwest, then I'm end up southeast at the very end, and then I can easily get to 1. But if I start southeast, then I go all the way and I end up on 2.
You should only be going diagonally.
Where did everyone finish whenever they dropped their puddles? Like if we were, like if this
Well-
square was sort of the center. Where,
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna-
Where did everyone finish whenever you finished dropping your puddles?
The tanks ended here.
kind of like, I think kind of like north. Yeah, like almost directly north.
Like north, yeah, right on there.
So I was gonna say like, if it's Ren's square that we start from, like we go to 2, and if it's mine, we go to 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like if it's that diagonal, we end up at 1, and if it goes the other way, we end up at 2. But I can just cut back, I guess.
I'm trying to like brain. I'm having a thought that's probably actually a good one, but I'm having trouble forming it into words. So for example, Faye and I, we're always either at northwest or northeast to start, right? And say we're baiting, since we're having the trouble with the baiting pattern. If we start up near A and we're baiting, we always kind of end over opposite of where we started.
Here, sorry, I'm just changing
No,
markers real quick.
You're
just
good.
to
You're good.
sort
Because
of-
that would actually help me. So say we start at 1, right? We bait towards 2, and then we kind of end towards 3. If you
Okay.
if you cut corners with them and you go just outside the AoE, you don't have to go 2 squares over. But
Would the logic
I am
just
just-
be?
So,
Would the
so if
logic
you,
just be that if you just end up in whatever party is opposite of where you start from in terms of east-west? So like
Yes.
if you start baiting on the east, you just end up in west party. If you start baiting on the west, you end up in east party. I know that people said that, but I'm just like trying to clarify.
Yeah,
That's been my logic.
East every time,
you basically
so-
worded it how I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
To take it outside.
But like what?
Abominate
the aggro
means
radius.
business.
You want some of me?
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Like I think that as long as that happens, it should just work out every time. So
Yeah.
if you bait 2 or 3, you end up on A. If you bait 1 or 4, you end up on B.
Yeah. That way, even if you're like, say like, you know, you're dropping the AoE just outside of it, you should still end up in that area. Due to how large the AoEs are and how the mechanic functions. So I think Faye and I are doing the same thing where we're going just outside of the AoE as we go.
Yeah, well I think that it's also just like, in theory, both groups could move at slightly different speeds and end up like one of them true north, but one of them in a different spot, whatever. But
That's
either
why
way.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to just ride the the ring of the hitbox. I'm just trying to walk on it.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
I don't know. Ignore me.
Okay, but does this like kind of work for people?
Good,
try
yeah.
it.
I don't see any reason it wouldn't. Do we want to leave the markers up, or just kind of get an idea of where we're going and
We're good.
practice like how we move? I guess.
Yeah, it's just let's chain pool. We got what 45 minutes.
Okay. You want me to just send it each time and discuss mid poll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless we have like specific, you know.
To take it outside.
there's gonna be like a big
Abominate
discussion on
means
that.
business.
Yeah.
Not to create on a big discussion.
Yeah, then just like
Will the
tell me like
unenhanced
every
warrior
take
be
5
able
or
to
something.
contend with
Like
this chimerical foe?
my brain today, man. I'm going to lay down after this with a fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
Want to make a move?
I hope it's the Minecraft movie with a shitty like camera red club.
With the
He's used
pre-visual
his fatal
effects.
powers to manifest a
Well,
weapon.
Tank out.
Let's take out.
Party's going.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! The Destroyer have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh right, ouch. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that that worked, and then I was just like, oh.
Yeah, right. But I mean, Jasmine was alive, so maybe we're on
We
something
need a
here?
little more mid on that.
Yeah, so previously I
already
was
died.
using...
I
yeah.
might have been toe too far in.
No, you got overkilled by 11k. That was
Oh,
damage.
okay.
But
Alright.
For the
I-
the melees, when we're doing the bottle baits, or fucking speak, bottle baits, start, like, you know how we have that square we start in? Start on the furthest corner of the square away from where you're rotating. Does that make sense? So, like, if it's southeast, and this little square, I don't know if I'll pull, but
Oh, so you mean like more on this side?
yeah, like here,
Yeah. Okay.
and then if you're southwest, it'd be, or south, yeah, it'd be like there.
Just be
wait.
to the right, facing in.
Yeah, you just be to the right. Basically. Here you put the marker, sorry. I think that would give us a little more room, so we're not like sketched out and trying to get to each other as fast.
You want me to pull?
Yeah,
yeah.
we're all here.
Okay.
You can pull. By the way, Faye, you can Dark Missionary. Like,
During
as you're getting your markers, and it lasts for the entire mechanic. It lasts 20 seconds.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Getting close.
Oh, I did it again.
The challenge is down. Is this the end?
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm just gonna throw Harvest Moon there. Or something, I don't know.
I think now I'm just gonna start calling party far or party close, and then if you're Fae, just do the opposite.
Yeah, honestly.
If we want to, we can do that. Although I don't think it's necessarily a call-out problem. Unless
To take it
you're
outside,
getting
the
confused
true
with something. I think that
dominator
it's
means
a
business.
assume you're trying to figure out how to read.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Will the
saying
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with
like how we
this
used to do
chimerical foe?
little less.
Out.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
He goes on top, to be honest.
What M6 does to a man.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Out, 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 out.
I try to through. You remember I can't do that in time.
I was too focused on making sure that shit lines up there.
I fucked in instead of I fucked out.
I tried to fuck out, but I got stuck.
No, I totally fucked in.
I got fucked inside out.
Note to self. Note to self. If it's that way, I cannot cross through middle. It's not enough time.
Okay. Yeah, I was in the same way, like, you know, hey, are all 8 surviving? And then I was like, oh fuck!
To take it outside,
But it did look like it was better
means
that time.
business.
On Mix.
Oh yeah.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able
really
to
nice.
contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party in. Party in. Also, I just realized that I can whip out the Athena attack on that.
But the contender
part of the
is
fight.
standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora!
Sorry, I wasted my turn earlier.
Scattered seeds!
Well, kind of in the right spot.
Oh,
Yeah.
The challenger's down!
Fuck
Is
out.
this the end?
Yes, I just coil.
always forget to.
It is deceptively simple, right?
I'm just gonna coil.
So, hey, I have an idea for when we get that bait again. Here, let me throw a countdown. So while we're getting in our safe spot, let's try to be as close as we can on the inside of the safe spot. So if we get the first bait, it's like innermost, so we have the most room on the outside later, if that makes sense.
Hey, wait, so those baits stops us from just putting all tanks and melee together.
Because it would be absolute fucking chaos deciding who goes where for light parties, I believe.
Well, wouldn't we just break through our fruits?
Does the boss spin there? Or are you...
He's used his fetal
I
powers to
do.
manifest
You
a
have to
weapon.
right there. Oh,
Party
I
out, party out.
Tank close, tank close, tank close.
Oh, a
You wanna try it?
brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm not fully picking up what you're putting down, but it sounds fun, so let's do it.
Oh, I guess we don't know if we're puddles straight away.
Well, puddles have time to.
Come here, Faye. Like right here, right? Like up in here. Okay, never mind.
Oh dear! Fiendish floor!
We're going in later.
Yeah, puddles have time.
Alright, fuck in, fuck in.
Okay, please do begin. Potting.
Good shit.
It's fucked up. I'm still stuck in my AoE.
Cannon add.
Alright. I'm finally healthy here. I'm gonna try home ganging after first flare hits me. So
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified.
Go here.
And now they're crashing down all around.
actually no, I got a home here. He hits really fucking hard. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. That's really hard to greet.
Sword and tanks close, sword and tanks close, sword and tanks close.
I fucking...
Oh, right.
Ow.
No, that was too much for the challenger.
You're good.
Fucking spawn.
The
I
challenger's down.
fucked on my clock.
Is this the end?
You just see face time.
It's also the end of the night, so.
I'm gonna test something here. Just my timer on things. If I throw reprise here, where it comes up in the next phase.
Oh, we should just rival flying. What fearsome strength.
Does my corpse smooth? I hope it does. Good.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building.
Can I have
I'm gonna
the
let you decide you're doing first.
No, I don't care.
Sword.
This is so fucked up.
Prepare to go on an adventure.
Open his
Actually, no, he's going right
closed
here. He's going right here.
Oh my god, I've been saved. Spared this day. I don't have faint, so...
I don't have rep here if I rep Neo Barbarian.
Okay.
I'm holding Shake for later, so I'm just gonna handle if I get Flare here with other abilities. Sword. Odds 3-1. Sword jump.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Spreads.
Repping here.
Okay, and then stay kind of grouped together for the next amount of
Okay,
time.
keep in mind here, this is going to be double range tethers this time, so. Okay, this time I can keep the tether here, and then you free roam this.
Okay, we got Shake.
Shake up. Ow. Okay. That's just a me problem. Healers did nothing wrong there.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even really reach you there, unfortunately.
No, I can identify immediately what I could have done better.
Club.
Oh, well, that's... I just go myself, I guess. So it causes my problem.
I have the vines!
Do we know how the vines assign? Is it just like random, kind of?
I'm pretty sure it's random, but also, whoever... If you are like the very, very corner, I don't think you go into the marker to drop the seed, do you? You stay in the corner and then
Yeah, you-
move out of the seed.
Yeah, wherever your line is, you stay. It hits, you move out.
Yeah.
Is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah. So you drop it there, and the way it works is we're all dropping diagonal from each other, so there's the diamond between them is always safe from you and the next person, no matter how they are in the line.
I'm gonna go for the start. Because we
I don't
got
know.
30 minutes.
I don't think it makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
So I'll just
Will the
damnation
unenhanced
that thing
warrior
that
be able
killed
to
me there.
contend
That
with
was
this
that was more of like a
tiny
mid-cast.
foe?
Well, here's a question though, right? So, let's say that, like, I get a marker, I stand on my thing, I drop it, right? Literally the next round, while that one is cooking, Jasmine gets a
He's
marker,
used his
which makes
feather
the
powers to manifest a weapon.
in and tanks closest. Which makes the corner and
Oh, a brutal blow! But the
marker
contender is
dangerous.
standing.
Like, what do there?
So there should always be a safe spot between you and the next person. Where the strat works.
Oh dear! Venus Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh, really?
The challenger's down!
I'm close to it.
Is this the end?
I just I keep forgetting.
Someone's vote from our side again.
Am I not supposed to be?
We also
have-
had
that-
I'm not sure if Faye can test this or not, but Faye, did we get cut off by AoEs at that point?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because
Have
I had
either-
a few in front of me at one point, and it kind of frazzled me.
I think generally, if the melees have the puddle drops, I think it ends up being tanks on one side, melees on like DPS on the other. For the party stacks.
Yeah.
Or that's what it should be.
Yeah, so you just stay
Yeah.
with Kasumi the whole time.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
I mean, isn't
business.
that what we agreed to?
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this?
Yeah, but
Well, in the
it's
video,
really-
you don't do that. In the video,
Well, yeah, I know that it's not in the video, but we had, like, that's basically how we had been doing it this entire time.
My,
Party out.
he's used his feather powers to manifest a
Party
weapon.
out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Venus Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Fucking out of the corner.
Oh no.
Fuck out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Alright, so a good note there, Faye, is with my little aggro steal thing, we can literally just fuck off to safety and have zero cares about those ads.
Yeah, hold on. So
Faye and Eri, you wanna? I mentioned earlier about like 4-man stack, and then we just all rotate around together, and then wherever we end up, we just split and do fixed things, and then that way there's only one set of puddles.
Well, it'll still explode in like the. Well, I guess it'll.
It'll actually reduce the amount of.
Well, yeah, but for me personally, it probably wouldn't change much because, like,
Well,
if-
melees. So.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
don't
then that
know.
way,
Be changing?
and that way it's just fixed, and like the Yuki video. So all tanks dodge together. Party 1 breaks west. Party 2 breaks east.
I posted the screenshot from the Yuki video. It is that melee DPS are on one side, tanks are on one side whenever the ranged have seeds.
Oh, okay, so they're different between in or out. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
But we could just do what I'm saying, and then it's just always the
So,
same.
my curiosity about stacking up the melee and tanks, for baiting, it sounds perfect. But if we get the, the 4 purple markers, then we just have to be extremely quick at dropping them in our 4 spots.
There's enough time.
Yeah, if you guys want to try it this pull and, like, come hang
Yeah.
out with us tanks and, see where that road goes.
Are they locked, or like do they stay locked for a second when they're casting?
Oh, what do you mean?
If the south is better. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll go to you. We'll go to you once you're north.
Yeah. Just, if he turns, whatever, because if this gets us super consistent, then we can just pop true north, I guess.
Yeah, it'll also reduce the
Take it outside.
AoEs
The
again.
Fruit Abominator means business.
Right.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this?
In last 30 minutes of raid, let's do some wacky shit and see what sticks.
And then no matter what, I'm going west. And Kasuma's going east.
Mine.
Party out.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party out then in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
So we're gonna go start in north coming up soon.
Yeah, come over to us, come over to us.
Oh fuck. Heavy.
Yeah, we're just going
Oh
to the corner
dear!
then.
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
We're going in later.
Yeah, but it's gonna be scuffed.
Fuck in. There is one that does not want my smoke.
I got him.
Just a heads up.
Because it was on fridge.
As long as it's on you, I don't care. I just don't want it on DPS,
One ad to kill. Kill ad.
Good shit. Hide.
Be behind.
Up your health.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
Trying something here.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, see you guys.
Yeah, I figured out what I can do.
Where's the auto bomb?
Up.
Tanks
tank
out.
Oh, I need to catch up with you every time.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger.
It was party in, and I stayed out.
Oh my god, he almost took himself off the fucking platform there to get you.
Oh man.
Alright, let's try that melee stack thing again and see if we can get the bait. Be a really good litmus test, but if I am healthy for that first camera drop, I can actually delay my home gang and make it super cozy, by the way.
To take it outside, the Fruit Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party out and stay out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Right here. Over here.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Fuck out.
The
Fuck out.
Is this the end?
That is much cleaner circle-wise, though.
The challenger rises again. Can they
If
turn
only we
this
could
around?
kill the ads.
I was worrying.
Oh no, that was too much for the
Die,
challenger.
please. Okay.
Up the res red. Oh, never mind.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified.
Going north. You're going north.
No time for that.
North counterclockwise. That was ballsy, Red.
I didn't save coils because I used them all to kill ads.
No, no.
What? I was not the furthest.
They're back on their feet.
How
Let's
have I
see if they can stay
not killed
standing.
by that?
Cameraman never dies.
Oh.
We'll go again.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't die there. That's fucking insane.
So Melee, for that baiting, were you able to get to your group nicely?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it seemed good. We can also do our dodges a little more tight, I think, if
Yeah.
And I just realized that
Take it
means
outside. The brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
southwest or northwest will always be the quickest way away from puddles.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contending one. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Well,
It's gonna be a little goofy.
I'm just gonna die, so I won't
The
leave everybody.
challenger's down! Is this the end?
I trolled myself.
Oh no.
Dodge.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified! And now they're crashing down!
Southwest
on the
start.
road!
Southwest start. I'm testing something here, by the way. Okay, yeah, that hurts way too much to... Sword?
Under and
Thanks for this.
Oh no! That was too much for
That
the
was fucked
challenger!
from the start, my bad. This definitely seems like a fight that snowballs really easily.
So I do have a question. Do Melee think that the holding the boss middle is worth it? Like, does it feel like you're able to get reliable uptime there?
Seems good to me.
I mean, yeah, it seems good to me.
Okay.
There's a moment I'm gonna drop a QCD no matter what, but I just save a coil. Whereas beforehand, it's like always lagging where we're kiting, and then I could lose like a lot of damage.
Just
Yeah.
gotta sprint there too.
We should be good.
Okay.
Move fast. Rotation. Inside
take it
lead. I
outside.
think that
The brute
like,
abominator
range
means
kind of got to eat
business.
the uptime.
Will the unenhanced warrior be
Not that
able
we
to
get
contend
uptime,
with this chimerical foe?
Here's the time to do the fucking evil spike is there. Dishonest.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Out and in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Going in later.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Go in. I'm potting this.
For those guys, an extra fast though. Or interrupt.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Nice. Sword. Anything far? So
Party in. Tanks out.
Middle. On north.
Okay, then.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
This was pain. I think I worry like in the go after that. Whatever plays up on.
Oh, we should just rival flying! What?
An absolute destiny to Warlock mode.
Hanging on the building!
You can't all be fight and jump.
Board.
Please cover next to us. Please cover next to us. Fuck you.
This boss knows when Rin
the
asks
spread
for things
actor.
to give him the opposite.
Spread actor. Oh, fucking.
You're getting shaken off here just because you hit 100 health, dude.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Better safe than sorry, though. I'll nascent one of the tanks for, second flare.
Go for the clerk. You should basically one of the melees.
Yeah, melee, sorry. My heart was in the right place. My mouth was not.
Got a club still.
You pull them.
Oh.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Oh, it's a club.
God damn it.
Rewind.
That's rough.
I have nothing.
I didn't ping it. I was.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I think that all of us were kind of scrambling a little bit.
I
there.
couldn't reprisal.
How dare you?
That was too much for
No,
the challenger!
I the aggro tentacle.
Wait, what happens? Oh, no, okay, the supplies now.
Why did you die though, Faye? Was that damage? Or...
Red lower.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was 2.1 million damage. Okay.
Admit it?
A lot.
Yeah, why didn't you invul? I don't get it.
You want me to just chain for the next 14 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds so defeated. I'm sorry.
I didn't even have it up.
It's like next time I'll just mitigate it. I'll be fine.
Means business.
I'm joking.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh no!
Wasn't me that time.
I couldn't hear what you said, and then by the time I processed it, it was too late.
Bridge.exe is processing.
Not responding.
Yeah.
To take it outside, the Paint Abominator means business.
I do like this fight. Lets you
Will the
see more
unannounced
mechanics,
warrior be
though,
able to
even if you
contend
like kind
with
of
this
flounder through it.
chimerical foe?
I hate that.
It seems like it's that way for a lot of their fights, except for Ad's phase this tier.
I hate that I need to look at what weapon he has, and I'm always at the rear of the fucking boss with a mail.
Sword.
Mine. He's used his fetal powers to
don't know.
manifest a weapon.
Pretty intense out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh no.
The challenger's down! Is this
I
the
was
end?
so close. I was so close.
That wasn't ads hitting you, right?
No, that was
Back on my
being
feet.
dumb.
Let's see if they can stay
Okay.
standing.
And if you have a damage time right now, you are officially a nerd.
Fuck.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not a nerd.
No, you have a different type of damage time.
Doesn't count.
Oh my. Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Club. And it's gonna be tank then.
Out tank forces.
I didn't think you would be going towards the front.
Middle, find north.
I didn't find
That
that.
was too much!
It's okay, Desmond, you're a nerd in my heart.
I get both my boss. That's nice.
Thank you for the gift of plants, though.
Question mark? No, I don't read that.
Like a lives.
I could
Oh,
I
we
could
sent his rival flying! What
Thank you for the
fearsome
TVM.
strength.
Thank you for giving it to me instead of my murderer, Jazz.
Goodness me, the Paint Abominator is hanging on
Prime
the
doesn't
building!
pay.
I feel like the commentary is like the carrying motivator for this prog right now.
Club. Thank you, Club. I love Club.
Into club.
Remember, we're gonna get spreads.
Oh!
Not that into club.
Revive.
And play.
I feel there's no reason I can't be over here, making your lives easier until I get the flare.
Far away from you, actually, dude. Just dodging, still got a club.
You can like probably stay right in front of him for dodge. You know he's going away.
Club.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Ow!
Big wide. I'm gonna stay here until then do it a line.
I can't take some
I moved
sweat
my,
up here.
I moved my Samba to that.
Hey, taunt.
Yep.
I was thinking about stupid. Completely forgot about that flare. Just thinking about something else.
I'm just thinking about cornbread again.
What? I got another one. Yeah, I could have died. I don't think you
You know, I've noticed this mechanic's a lot like Sal.
partners.
And then I think it's supposed to be like me here running.
Oh, you can take those stacks solo? Oh, easiest fight in the world. I love
The
Fru.
challenger rises again. Can they turn
What does he
this
have?
around?
Club, get away.
Oh.
Glower down the middle, glower down the middle.
That's so fucked up.
Oh.
And then a
Oh man, I
And
keep
again!
Like that.
He's gonna do it one more time.
183k, huh?
Let's see phase 3!
Alright, huge mitts here, huge mitts here. This shit's gonna hurt.
We're probably fine.
The rooftop is caved
Yeah,
in.
20% metal doer.
Devastation.
Yo, I res above Fury.
Hey guys, we're down here.
Ten cameras in there at once.
Come on down here, yeah.
What
Water's
took you guys so
fine.
long?
He's not targeted for so long. I want to cry.
Flores fridge just for the hell of it. For the hell of it.
I want him back. My boss.
1 and 2 is north. Brutal.
I assume this one will hit a lot. And this one is gone. Alright, that actually doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah, but it was 7 hits, which is more.
So he's gonna do double weapons here. Whichever weapon he uses first is the arm he's going to swing the lariat with.
Keep in mind it will flip because he jumps to a wall.
This is club.
Be on
I'm
3-4,
gonna home
3-4,
gang-
3-4, 3-4, be on 3-4.
I'm gonna home gang Slaminator, by the way. I'm gonna home gang.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's easy.
Alright.
The
Yeah.
brute bomber must
I
still
forgot
be
to
in
mention
there
there's a Giga Raid Wide every time. Sword?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He's also banished.
A punishing attack.
I'm going to home gang
Full
this.
power of this
Oh, no, never mind. He's
monster.
hilarious. That was a power. Okay.
Okay, he's gonna glower first and murder me. There's no home gang.
Okay, so, do we want one more pull or do we want to end on that and just let people study phase 3 for
I think we.
So-
next week?
I noticed the fucking, like, the marker phase in phase 2 strikes me a lot as, like, the dance phase in M5 and that you would just into another spot once and then you're kind of chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is drop yours in your spot and then just check
Yeah.
that you're between anybody else's group. So as long as you're always in diagonal, you always stay within the diagonal line of movement, you should never get cleaved.
But just make sure you just take a quick look around just in case.
Yeah, but I'm just saying stay in the diagonal when you drop, and then
Yeah.
every gap between player should be safe.
Oh, Fridge, am I taking the spot closer to center or the armpit of the corner?
Also,
The
It has a switch in that.
Three.
I think it's better if we don't switch.
Ari, I noticed.
which one
What's up?
do you want?
I'll take the marker if you want to take the armpit. It seems like that's
Armpit? Yeah, I'll take the armpit.
It seems like since now you're going to the corner, and you
Uh-huh.
have to grab that right away, and you have to drop whatever. Can you shake on that cast, and then it should stay for that whole thing. But
So, you mean shake on, like, the Demolition Deathmatch cast?
whatever is about to give you the tether, like right before the tether comes out, hit the shake then. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. That's super clean.
Okay. And then that way, everything. Yeah.
What happens
we're
if
doing
I
more,
get
we-
the flare there?
Yeah,
No,
we can,
I kind of want to go get dinner, guys. I'm kind of
yeah, we
hungry.
can vote about it and people can study up a little bit more on phase 2 now that you've seen it and look at phase 3.
I'm going to be watching a lot of phase 1 POVs because I feel like that's the only part of the fight that I'm super inconsistent about. I feel like once I get into phase 2, it's like, all right, if I fuck up hard, but I identify it immediately. Whereas phase 1
Yeah.
is just, what the fuck just hit me with that truck?
By the way, I just want to say, really mean of them to make a fight where I really want to use Icarus, and then when I use Icarus at the optimal time, it flings me off the edge. Very cool of them. I now know the melee